What is masculinity to you? You may think of it as a toxic masculinity, someone who is alpha, who makes so much money, who's strong, buff, all these things. I do want you to, kind of imagine what the word masculinity means to you from what you've kind of gathered. That masculinity that you're thinking of, the alpha, the toxic masculinity, that's not what real masculinity is in my eyes, at least. I believe masculinity is someone who is vulnerable, who is humble, who is there to take care of business, and whether it be his family, his mastery of his own self. I think someone who is loving and caring, also be strong emotionally and physically. I think the main point of it is being vulnerable and not being scared to be vulnerable, because the world tells you if you're vulnerable, you are a target, you are soft. I think vulnerability is the most scariest thing to do and the most masculine thing to be, because who do you really know is really vulnerable as a male in your life? I was once scared to be vulnerable with relationships, with friends, family. I always thought I had to put on a mask and not tell people I was struggling, not tell people how I was really feeling, and just bottle everything up. And I know that now that's not the right way to do things and regulate your emotions and your anger and all these things, because once you bottle it up, imagine you bottle up so many things. Once it can't take anymore, it's gonna explode. And I've been there and done that, and really letting go and trying to be vulnerable and like talking things out and really telling people how I really felt. That's not being soft, that's not being a wuss, that's being a human being. And I think about all the mental illnesses that come with the thought of being a masculine figure. You're supposed to be tough all the time and hurt and not express those feelings and not cry. But that really fucks with your brain and mental capacity. You can see how much, I guess, suicides that happen from the pressures of being a male and being someone that can express how they really feel. So I really feel whoever is out there that thinks that being masculine, you have to put on a mask and you can't express and be vulnerable and do all that stuff that a normal human being can do. I just want you guys to remember and remind yourselves that we are all here to help and expand and help each other grow. And you're not being the best version of yourself if you're not really being a real, true masculine figure if you're a male. That entails being vulnerable, being strong, being confident, being open, not putting on a mask all the time, not trying to prove that, oh, I make so much money or I'm so strong. People should feel how stable and how strong you are, and you shouldn't have to show or prove to anybody, because deep down inside, you should know who you are. And if you don't, then you gotta go deep inside and fix something there, bud. But I get it. Like I've was there. I am sometimes there. I'm not perfect. Let's bring up this generation to be these masculine figures that the world actually needs and deserves. I hope you watch this video and you kind of, makes you think, what is a masculine figure? What does that even mean? What does it mean to you? My definition is somebody who doesn't have a mask on to prove that he's strong all the time. And I've seen it with myself, with my dad, and I could see the hurt behind those eyes. So Just remember, you're a human being. You have feelings. You can express them. You don't have to hide that. And I think that's the most scariest and most vulnerable thing that you can do as a male, because not every male can do that. Thanks for watching, and if you like this video, my next video topic is going to be how you should fill your cup before you should fill anyone else's. Anyway, guys, have a good day. I'll see you soon. Peace.